and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, the morning light. Oh, I just wanna be your Superman. Come fly with me, just take my hand. And now that we are cruising in mid-flight, you better watch out for the kryptonite. So come on over, we can make it through, make it through. Take my hand, I know just what.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings. What's going on, everybody? Bardman, Mystics Haven, Patty, CM, Cheryl, Bilal, Absolute Tarot, and that's it. What's going on? Here's an interesting question. I'm changing my last name soon, and I'll change it to something other than the last names I've had before. Do the cards suggest a last name for me? Cheryl, I could use a lot of hugs from Mama Nature. Well, I'm not Mama Nature, but hugs out here from me to you, Cheryl. One big hug. There you go. Tammy, welcome. How you doing? Adriana and Anna. What's going on? Water Lily. Everybody's here tonight. Tuesdays are notoriously slow, so ask a question and we'll try to get it out there. Sharon, thank you for your joining the family. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Your subscription. Keziah, welcome. Anyway, need a hug from Mother Nature, and we'll change your name to something. You waiting for 12:30 to listen as you in London. Okay. Well, welcome from London. Boo Boo, what's going on? Cheryl, thank you for your donation. What does Mama Nature want to tell me? Okay, I'm not Mama Nature. Maybe I'm Papa Nature. You don't know. Yanira, hey, to you. How are you doing? All right, let's see. Cheryl will get the what's a good Mother Nature deck? Oh, we got so many of them. That'd be good. We go for the Oak, Ash, and Thorn would be my first default. That's like where I'm leaning. I mean, if I'm going Mother Nature deck, I'd go Oak, Ash, and Thorn. So, I mean, might as well do that. All right, let's update the questions in the question list there. Okay, let's see. Oh, Cheryl and Mother Nature. Mama Nature. There you go. Let's see what's going on. Yanira, am I going to get pregnant 2021? What's a person hiding from me? Adriana wants to know. Got a lot of good questions tonight. Let's check out Mother Nature first off. See what Mama Nature says. Maybe Papa, I might be Papa Nature. I don't know. You never know what your role is in this life until somebody assigns it to you. You know, you got to have a higher power that assigns it to you. So there you go. All right. What does Mama Nature want to tell us? Well, this is a good Mama Nature deck. By the way, Oak, Ash, and Thorn, the perfect deck for any Mama Nature compliant individual. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah. So the 10 of Wands, sort of interesting. Don't let yourself get too loaded up with everything. Everything is in the queue. It's all lined up for you. And sometimes you just want to take it all at once and try to just get it all done as fast as you possibly can. And a lot of times it's just not going to work out in the long run, right? You got to sort of watch that 10 of Wands and make sure that we're not loading up too many things, too many activities. We're not trying to take on all the world at once. It's going to be all right. 8 of Cups, definitely watch where you're going. You definitely don't want to be abandoning something or leaving something that was crucial and critical to you and something that you were excited about. If something gives you energy, if something is gives you that special feel to where you're like, this is what I really want to do. This is really sort of rings true with my heart. You stick with it. You don't abandon it, because a lot of times you may get a little overloaded with it. You may get into a situation where you just can't sort of feel it. You're not enthusiastic about it. It isn't it isn't as exuberant as it was yesterday. Stick with it anyway. Stick with it anyway. Ride it out, right? King of Pentacles does say that we sort of want to get back to sort of that second house astrology field, to where we have everything that we need. And even if it's in our imagination, even if we're struggling through it, having everything that we need is going to be important here for you. So definitely sort of get into that and get serious with that. Temperance does say, a lot of times things aren't blending well. You feel like you're just out of place. You feel like you're not sort of getting in the right mode. People aren't really backing you as much as they should be. Sort of relax with that. Take a deep breath. Let everything reset. Sometimes you just need to give it time. Let everything reset. Let everything come back in order. And then I think that'll be good for you to go for. There you go. All right. Anna is the X something. Patty, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, we got everybody here. Mama Bina is back. What's going on, Mama Bina? Couple of times right in a row. It's good to see you again. All right, so we got Mama Nature knocked out. Let's see what it is. By the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority. And then I pick at random. D. Dave, welcome. What's going on? All right. What question we got? Doing great. Keto is going awesome. Screw keto. Is X Pisces coming back in 3 months? I'm a Leo. Oh, that could be interesting indeed. Oh, we got another reconciliation. We'll skip that and go to Anna's question. All right. We pick at random, It's not really random. It's questions that I like. So, that's sort of the thing. If I scroll through it and I like the question, I might read it. If the question sounds like another question I just read, I probably won't read it. All right. Unless you donate, then I'm going to read everything you want. Okay. Come back in 3 months. That's a good question. Is the X coming back in 3 months? A nice little yes or no question. Get some hearts out there. Maybe the X will come back. Maybe the X will be there just in time for February. 3 months. That's February. That is February. That's going to be Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, that's going to be Valentine's Day. You prefer the person to come back during the holidays. So you have this nice Christmas and it's cold and you get together with them and all that good stuff. But hey, Valentine's Day is still just as good. Still just as good. It all depends. You know what I mean? Jeanette, welcome. How are you doing? All right. Is it okay to trust laboratory of hypnosis? Man, I did hypnosis for a long time. All right. I have no idea what laboratory of hypnosis is. Let me go look at it. All right. We're taking a break here. Laboratory of hypnosis. What the hell is that? Laboratory of hypnosis. Digital collections, Stanford Laboratory of Hypnosis, Virtual Patients and Hypnosis Laboratory. I have no idea what that even is. Sunflower, don't hate on keto. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, yes or no question. Are they coming back in 3 months? Looking for movement cards, action cards, looking for reuniting cards, looking for something good. I don't see any of it. We could go Walmart. We could go a bit Walmart here and say strength is a connection card. Ms. M, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We could go full Walmart and say that is a connection card. Maybe it is. Still don't see a movement card. I see a happy ending card, no pun intended. I do see something where we're coming into a new relationship almost. It feels like that we're ready for something new, a new relationship, some new thing that has more potential instead of the ex Pisces coming back. The moon points to situation as normal going forward and sort of moving around, doing the things that we always do with nothing big changing. We have a strength card, which really could sort of stretch. Looks more like a new relationship than a reuniting with the ex, quite frankly. I just don't see any movement card sort of in there that would that would throw me towards that direction, or, carrot on a stick or anything going there. D-Dave, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Service of Akashic Records, reading that I found that was okay. Trust, go ahead and service for a reading. I have no idea. Kozaya, what is it? Just a tape? Is it just like a recording of guided hypnosis, or like what's going on? Anyway, let me know. I've read about 100 hypnosis books, and so there you go. I went to stage hypnosis. I did that for a while. Went to stage hypnosis course, like a live course with a dude. I did 4 hypnosis seminars. I've done a lot of hypnosis. Ms. M. All right. Kept guy asked if I'm off work this week. Why did the kept guy ask? See about that, Ms. M. See how that is going to go by using a tarot we don't use. Tuesday is sort of the wild night where we don't have much action, so we get to use the fun tarots, the tarot in Wonderlands and all of that other stuff. See about that. Why they're asking about your schedule? I think it's because they're coming over quite fast. I think there's got a surprise for. I told you they bought you something. I told you they bought you something. They bought you something. Anyway, I'm just saying, I think that they bought you something. Look at that, we got the ace again. I think we had the ace another time with this cap guy. Let's see about that. I think they got a surprise laid up for you. Bottom line, they have that surprise laid up for you. It's a layup. It's a surprise. You're going to get it. Here comes a surprise. I mean, I'm just saying, Cappy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So I'm just saying, we got the surprise laid up here. Page of Pentacles. Look, they're carrying your surprise. I think they have it ready for you. I think they're trying to plan. They need to plan. They need to scheme everything. You know what I mean? They need to make sure you're home. If you're not home, then you're not going to get the surprise, and somebody else is going to take it. I guess I don't know, but I mean, they got the surprise. They got the little bag where they're going to hide the surprise into. The 5 of Swords. They're just sort of running a little of a distraction thing. You know what I mean? Where you fake left and you go right. They got a little distraction thing going, and you have the double ace. That is so rare. The double ace of cups and ace of swords. Like the surprise does involve some communication and whatnot, and it involves some good emotion things coming in. I mean, I'm just saying there's somebody's asking about your schedule. They're setting up for the sting operation about how we're going to get that surprise in there, because you got to be kind of stealthy. I'm telling you, I had the surprise in another reading. In the previous reading, we had the surprise, but I'm just saying. And don't ask what it is, otherwise it won't be a surprise. All right, D-Dave, what's up with the lion? What to do for the best outcome? Let's see about that, D-Dave. All right, D-D. Lion activity. There we go. Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Capricorns like to plan everything, almost everything. Yeah, that's right. That is right indeed. All right, let's use the path less traveled tarot. Let's go with the Legacy of the Divine. Chiro is just going to get the win in here. Legacy of the Divine, to find out what is going on with the lion and why they do what lions do. You never know what lions are going to do next. It's always just random. You know what I mean? Those lions, there you go. Yeah, you gotta be set for that surprise. I'm just saying, we had a surprise last time, and then we got it again. I'm just saying, as a dude, we don't really want to organize your schedule. We want to set up. We need to set up for the stealthy activities. All right, let's get a focus in. What's going on? Ooh, that's a tight focus right there. All right, perfect. Okay, see what we're doing with that 6 of Wands is sort of interesting here. What's up with the line? What to do for the best outcome? Definitely ride it out. The 6 of Wands, we are literally riding it out at this point. We're riding the horse. We need to ride it out. There is some success on the horizon, but it is all about riding it out and letting it sort of play out as it goes. I think that the King of Wands reverse says there's some inactivity right now, and it's kind of annoying. We have some inactivity right now. They should be doing some things. They aren't doing what they need to do. When they are doing something, they're fumbling around, they're making mistakes, And it just seems like that they really are sort of you're hitting a brick wall, trying to get some change, trying to get some things like that. Angela, I have no idea what you're talking about. Angela, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's YouTube, Angela. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. The Three of Wands says that looking out for possibilities. I don't think anybody's doing this. I think they're doing the same old things they've always done. Normally that would work out, but it's a weird time. It's a weird time. It's a weird place. Things are not going as well as you had hoped. We have some interesting things they're doing. They're sort of just barely making it by. The Knight of Wands, again, sort of struggles with this inactivity. We can't get done what we need to get done. We're doing what we always know. It's not working. We're trying to jam the square peg through the round hole. It's not working. We're hammering that square peg. We're trying to force it in. It just never works the way that we want it to work. Again, what do you want to do? Ride it out. You got the horse. We're riding out to success. Let it ride it out. Hope for the best, basically. There's not a lot of micromanagement that you can do. There's not a lot of things that you can sort of change. You're just going to have to sort of ride it out and hope for the best at this point. All right, Cappy, how strong is the Aquarius missing me, or are they not? Cappy, let's see about that. CR, Aquarius missing me. Do they miss me? Do they want some hearts? Do they want some hearts floating around? Or is that going to be one of those things? Let's go up here for I said we're doing not frequent tarots. The Star Tarot definitely qualifies for the not frequent tarot. Now, I did bend this back. Oh, I got so many frickin' good things to tell all of you. I got so many things in progress. Tomorrow, we have a new deck of tarot cards. And Thursday, we have another new deck of tarot cards. And Friday, I am releasing tarot card counting video. It's got 23 slides of how to do the tarot card counting method. I'm telling you now, you're going to be pretty thrilled with it. It's complex, but I made it easy because that's what I do. I'm just telling you, if you're not subscribed, I'd subscribe now because you're about to see a myriad of amazing crap coming in here this week. This weekend, and next week is action packed. So get a subscription up on there. If you don't have it already, make sure that you got the little bell because you're going to watch every day. There's going to be something cool that's new. Okay. We got all the tarot decks are riding in. Everybody's getting them out from those Kickstarters. Okay. Is Aquarius missing me or not? The Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the King of Cups. Oh, they like sort of the status quo. That is for sure. I think that they do miss you a little bit. I don't think it's just something just extravagant, right? We have the Two of Wands. They sort of take pride in sort of a little bit of the relationship, the communication. I think that they enjoy some of the communication, how it goes, how it sort of goes back and forth. The King of Cups, I think that they're not very emotional about it, though. It's one of those. I'm not too emotional about it. I'm not super invested. I like it. If it comes my way, that'd be great. But I'm not so overly invested in it that it's just really holding me back, right? It's not affecting me full time. It's not something I sit there, dream about, think about, wake up thinking about. It's not one of those, right? Again, the Knight of Pentacles, I'm in my own space, doing my own thing a lot of the times. But yeah, they do see that as sort of a bond and sort of a little bit of a missing you, but it's not very heavy on the emotional side. It's more like just a regimen or a routine or, you know, something that was a nice memory or something like that. So there you go. All right. And Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. Will I do okay with work reorg? Oh, God. Keeps changing it. And will I like my new placement? They threw you into the mix with some unknown stuff. That's just rude. Sunshiny Day, that's rude. Tia wanted to ask you if you'll be doing videos for your series on soulmates. I already did. Kozaya, there's 3 types of soulmates, and I did video for each one. Physical soulmate, there are 2 types more you mentioned. Kozaya, they're up on the channel. They are up on the channel, Kolziah. They're there right now for you to watch. For you to watch. So now that Kolziah mentions that, because Kolziah mentions that, I made a mistake, apparently. I'm assuming that I made a terrible mistake because if Kolziah can't find it, it's my fault. I should have made it easier to sort of find and all that stuff. All right, so let me search across the channel for soulmate. So if you go, okay, triple soulmates, mental soulmate. Okay, you have 3 soulmates, the physical soulmate and the emotional soulmate. All right, so go to my videos, click on videos, and click the little search, a little search, you know what I mean? A little spyglass or the spyglass. Click that and type in soulmate, and that should come right up. All 3 should come up, so it's already there. All right, so that means that I probably need to make a dedicated playlist for soulmates, maybe, and that way people can find it really easily. Okay, well, do okay with the work reorg. Let's find out about that. All right, well, thank you, Sunflower. Appreciate that. Sunflower's got it going on. Look at that. All right, I need to be paying Sunflower, most likely. All right, work reorg. Just need to hire Sunflower full-time. Okay, the work reorganization. Oh, this might hurt Taro? This might hurt Taro? Oh, no. This is the new regular deck right here. This is the new regular deck, the Baba Studio Bohemian Gothic. I need to get the box for this so that everybody knows what it is. I started using it as just a regular deck at this point. The images and the graphics are so amazing. I'm just saying. I love this. This is just great. Okay, I need to get a graphic so everybody knows what the deck is and all that stuff. Yeah, maybe I need to make a playlist for the soulmate. I don't know. Lanny, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How does a Gemini feel about me? Well, there you go. Nate, welcome. How are you doing tonight, Nate? Good to see you. All right. Let's see. What are we doing here? Work reorg. So we're getting thrown around, put in random spots. The 7 of Wands. Oh, you're not going to like one of these spots, that's for sure. 7 of Wands says we are sort of not going to be enjoying one of the particular spots. I think they have either nothing to do, which makes you really nervous, or they have way too much to do, which makes you feel nervous because you may fail. It's not this balance of I have some work for you. It's a balance of I have way too much work over here or way too little work over there. Way too much work, you feel like I'm not going to be able to survive or keep my head above water, and therefore I'm in danger. Way too little work, you're like, why don't I have any work? This is not good. Do they really need me? This is even worse. Seems that you have a mix of that, right? With a little bit of the 7 of Wands feel. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. We do have the sun over here. Spoiler alert, the sun says everything's going to be okay. You know, spoilers, like the end of the movie. Luke is Darth Vader's son, and, what is it? Jon Snow ends up stabbing Daenerys at the end of the series. You know, just spoilers, right? The 2 of Wands, though, is domain. It says you are the master of your domain, master of the, no pun intended to the Seinfeld episode. You're the master of this area. You're the master of this workplace. So I think you're going to be able to do that, especially with the sun over here. I think the 2 of Wands being domain says I have a good control over things. So even though it may look dire, I do think you have a good level of control there. 7 of Cups is an interesting one indeed. It says that we have a lot of different opportunities for things. In other words, you get stuck over here doing this, but as things improve, as things sort of blossom after the COVID thing is relaxed, I think that gets you some bigger opportunities and some good stuff. So overall, it looks good. Again, the sun says everything's going to be okay. You do have some weird things where you are going to get a bit nervous and a bit hesitant about stuff. But at the end of the day, I think everything's going to be all right. All right. Lonnie, how does a Gemini feel about me? Will he want to see me this coming weekend? If I reach out and ask. Okay. Let's see about that. Get some hearts up in here for that, all that good stuff. Let's go with everybody's favorite deck in the world, the Monstero. I'm just saying right now. the Mons Tarot. Adriana Lighthouse, thank you for your donation. Will my crush be hiding from me? Uh-oh. They're hiding something from you. That's not good at all. That's not good. The crush. What is your number one favorite deck? Well, the Thoth Tarot. I have 30 Thoth Tarots. So I assume because I have 30 of them, that is my favorite deck. And I am going to be creating a Thoth tutorial deck. And the OTO is not going to like me at all, but you know, that's the way it goes. Who cares? Who cares? But there you go. A Thoth tutorial deck. It's going to be sort of a little bit of a teaching deck, and sort of get you comfortable with it, get you where you can read with it without having to read anything. So I want your head out of the books and onto the cards, and it's going to teach you how it goes. All right. Let's see about the I didn't even change the title. I'm over here just blabbing about stuff. Seeing about how the Gemini feels about us. Okay, LH, Gemini, if we reach out to them, what are they going to do? What are they going to do indeed? Three of Wands, Death, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. The Gemini feel they come to see me this weekend. I think this weekend may be kind of challenged. Weekend may be challenged. We have the Death card. The weekend a little bit challenged, sort of going into that. The Knight of Wands feel too. It's interesting that the Knight of Wands is facing this direction. It's almost like we have a little bit of an offset. It's like they have an upcoming change. They want something changed about sort of how you and them interact. And we see that with the Page of Cups, a little bit of a reboot or a reset, as it were being, right? So the Page of Cups is a little bit of the reset feel within there. And it sort of says that we want to start over with some things. Maybe there's some opportunities where we have some different ways of looking at things. Maybe there's some opportunities of, I want to approach this a little differently than we've been approaching it before, but there's definitely some change involved, some change that they want. Death card is sort of hovering around here, making a little bit of the alterations themselves as they come in, right? Three of Wands, it does say that they enjoy seeing you and they do want to see you. The Three of Wands is a great card for sort of looking around and scanning the environment, right? So I'm scanning the environment. I want to change something. I want to sort of reset or reboot one little part of sort of how we interact. Sort of in depth. And we've been planning this for a while. Not something new, right? Because it seems that the Three of Wands, as we're scanning this, going towards death, this is something change that we've wanted before. We just haven't said anything about it. So I think if we have an opportunity to talk, we have an opportunity to sort of reset or change a little bit of the aspect, that's really going to help everything move along and be there. You see the Three of Wands looking at death. You see the Knight of Wands looking at death. You see the Page of Cups looking at death. Everything is building up to this change and sort of how we're doing that. So I think sort of, bringing up a conversation, maybe saying, hey, like if you wanted a little bit of a change in how we interact or change in sort of how things are going, like what would you change, right? And I think that may bring up the conversation. I think that may finally sort of let loose and let this sort of go and let it flow and be sort of a conversational topic. So there are definitely some change involved and some things coming about as far as this goes, right? Anyway, that is sort of what it says. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Adriana Lighthouse wanted to know something. And it says, since scrolled by, and I did not write it down. Oh, no. Teach video how to make your own tarot deck, not tarot tower. Maybe instead. Teach you how to make your own tarot deck. I'm not sure. There's so many freaking ones. All right. I mean, you can make a tarot deck out of anything. You can make it out of toilet tissue, I guess. In theory, you could. Adriana wants to know, what is my crush hiding from me? Uh-oh. We got a little bit. I'm expecting a devil card mixed in with a high priestess. Something may be going on indeed. We just don't know until we get it thrown down and see what's going on there. Gabby, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right. Let's go with the Heaven and Earth Tarot for this particular one. See what we got. Hidden aspects. I mean, I do want to use the Bohemian Gothic again. I'm not going to lie, but I already used it. I can't use that for every reading, but this is a good one for the Bohemian Gothic. We got some secrets. We got some things hiding. Is it hiding behind the mist of the Heaven and Earth Tarot? Could be. It could be. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Well, entertainment purpose. Well, Jesus, that's really bad. Okay, it's going to be a bad one. Okay, well, there you go. This is going to be a bad one. Warning, spoiler alert. But I mean, there you go. All right, before we go into the bad one, entertainment purposes only. This is for an entertainment only. So never do anything in relationships based upon something a random dude on YouTube told you. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay, now, as we say that, we have all sorts of cheating cards here. We have lots and lots and lots of cheating cards here. We have the proverbial third-party card. It is a celebration card, I'm going to have to admit now. But when we're talking about secrets, we're talking about people hiding things, sort of within that, when we have this card, we're sort of in this mix of possible third party involved here. We have the defensiveness of very much watching out, making sure that you don't know about the third party or anything like that. We do want to be defensive. We do want to plan our actions, and we do want to make sure that any third party thing does not get revealed. And the devil doesn't really make it any better. The devil starting it out especially doesn't make it any better. A celebration card, gone bad, gone poorly, gone into the trash, flushed straight down into the big sinkhole that seems to be the secrets that we're hiding, right? Philippe, welcome. How you doing? I'm just saying all of the good times that we have, that we're sort of making a good face. We're making all sorts of good things happen. And we seem to be having fun with all the third party type things going on. But if you're looking for a third party feel here, it is rocking with this particular thing. Christina, welcome. How you doing? Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but just look, I mean, we got every single card points to it. So there you go. Anyway, all right. That Three of Cups is just nice, a nice card, spoiled by everything else. Magic, thank you for your donation. I've done tarot reading for people who have affected people's lives since the reading. Interesting question. All right. Let's see. Hello, B. Thinking of breaking up with the old boyfriend. Is this the correct decision? I feel like I should, but then I shouldn't. Well, hello. Let's see about that. HB. Breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to go. No, it's hard to do. All right. Breaking up is hard to do. Ouch. Yo Yoli. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you, Yo Yoli. What has been going on? Yo Yoli, you ain't been here in like a month or more. I think it's more than a month. We missed you, Yo Yoli. We talk about you all the time. Every stream I start with a little thing about saying how I miss Yo Yoli and like, what the hell happened to Yo Yoli? You know what I'm saying? I was like, Yo Yoli, I think Yo Yoli's lurking, is what I say. I think Yo Yoli's around, but Yo Yoli's busy. And anyway, good to see you back. Okay, hello, B. Thinking of breaking up with a boyfriend. Breaking up is hard to do. Oh, should we break it up or not? Obviously, entertainment purposes only. I should not be the deciding factor, if you know what I'm saying. If you're already thinking of it, it's already probably over. I'm just pointing this out. The Five of Wands, oh, it looks over to me. The Four of Cups, you're getting things you don't want anymore. It started out fresh and lively and rocking, and it seemed to be just fantastic. And we were addicted to it. We were excited about it. All of this stuff happened. And then the drama occurred. I think they just got boring. I think that they went another way. They changed a little bit and all of that other stuff. Now you're getting things that you don't like. You used to like them. You've had them before, but now they just taste a little bit more sour than they did before. The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. Feels like we're defeated. It feels like that we're losing a sense of ourselves if we break up with a boyfriend. The Ten of Cups, we're hanging on to that thread of beauty that we saw many, many times before, but it's long since gone. It's gone. And it's just not prevalent anymore. It feels like that when we are around them and we want to kiss them, it just feels like we don't want to anymore. And at the end of the day, this looks like a whole lot of breaking up cards. I'm just saying, what deck is this? This is the Tarot of the Divine. All right. The Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups. It just looks terrible. So if you had a 50-50 shot here, breaking up looks like the pathway to take. All right. Okay, next. Actually pretty busy for a Tuesday, I gotta say. Magic. You've done the magical tarot readings. Have they affected anybody's life? Tarot and life. Tarot and life indeed. What is going to happen with all of that? Oh, if we're going to affect somebody's life, we would do it with the Bonefire Tarot. No, we would do it with the Manga. We'd do it with the Manga Tarot. The Manga Tarot, the minute you throw it down on the table, the traditional Manga Tarot says you have affected somebody's life. Maybe not in a good way, but maybe in a good way as well. You never know. All right. Let's see, Miss Wheat, how are you doing? Good to see you, as always. Everybody's hanging out on a Tuesday night. Just relaxing over here. And let's see about this. Okay. We're looking at changing people's lives. Knight of Swords is sort of an interesting read on here. Eight of Pentacles. I think you lead them to where they sort of need to be. You lead them to where they need to be. I think that you're not delivering enough bad news, it seems. The Three of Swords says you are hesitant to deliver a little bit of that bad news. I'm not saying just terrible news. I'm saying a little bit of the news that may not be the best news. I think that you're leaning towards that good news. Yo Yoli, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Three of Swords says we're not really delivering. We're sugarcoating it sometimes. We're sugarcoating a little bit, which could be a good thing. The Three of Swords is just saying that that exists. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that it exists. The Knight of Swords, you're telling people the pathway to take, which is going to be important. The Knight of Swords says, let's go forward, let's get it done. I think you're putting a fire under their butt too as well. A little bit of the fire under their ass, you know what I mean? A little bit of the fire, get them moving, get them excited, get them going forward, get them thinking. And getting them thinking is very, very important, because if you don't get them thinking, then they're just going to go about life as normal, and it could be not the best solution. We have the King of Wands. Again, a little bit of that fire, a little bit of that fire under their butt, getting them to take action, getting them to make a decision. Because a lot of people, I think, are coming in and they don't really know what to do. They're sort of undecided. I think you're forcing them to make a decision. You're giving them the information that is going to be, oh, okay, if that's the case, then what about this? Then what about that? And I think that's causing them to think. And once people think, that's going to be an important thing. Eight of Pentacles as well. You're getting them to work towards a reservation and all of that good stuff. And that is going to be the most important piece of the puzzle. As long as you make them work, as long as you make them do something instead of sitting there being undecided, that's important. Eight of Pentacles says the way it goes as well. And that is your tarot and changing people's life, altering their life, and bringing them into the next aeon, I guess. Angela, sure, ask away. All right, Yo Yoli, how will it go if I move in with my boyfriend this summer? I'm just saying, Yo Yoli, boyfriend moving in. I hope this goes well. I hope this goes well. Yo Yoli's been away for so long. I want a great reading. What's going to be a good Yo Yoli deck to throw down tonight? What would be it? I'm thinking the Thoth is going to tell you that it's going to be terrible news. I'm going to go, oh no, let's go. You can't even see it. I don't know why I even put the Tarot Tower up there, but the Dark Mansion is going to be there. The Dark Mansion is how it goes, and make them work. That's right. work it out. I think a lot of people come into a tarot reading and they're like, I don't want to make a decision. And when they get a reading, you start making them think and making them reevaluate that. They're like, if I could do this, that gave me some ideas and all of that other stuff, Kozai, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Why didn't they ask you out on a next date? I would have asked you out on a next date. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Boyfriend moving on up. 10 of one. Oh my, 10 of wands. Judgment reversed, hanged man, and 6 of swords. I think you have some hesitations, that's for sure. You do have some hesitations. I think this is not the first time this has been discussed. You have a bit of hesitation on that, the 10 of wands. There's something going on financially almost, where we have a bit too much financially going on. We have a bit too much sort of in there. Is this somebody that you want to be around 24 hours a day? I don't know. That 10 of wands is the only right side up card. It feels, again, you've talked about this before. It's not the first time it's come up. You've thought about it before. You're thinking about the good times and the bad times and all that other stuff. 6 of swords says don't. Bottom line, 6 of swords. Interesting card, Yo-Yoli. 6 of swords says we're taking a ride. Me and you, Yo-Yoli, taking a ride. Going from point A to B. Point A is not as good as point B. Point B is going to be amazing. The 6 of swords says that ride involved there is bringing us to a better place. And it is a movement card too. It's upside down. It's almost like we're not going to a better place and don't do that particular movement. The 10 of wands says we do have a good reason maybe not to do that movement, a good reason that you've been hesitating and whatnot. The hanged man reverse says there are some stubborn things happening. In other words, I think that you're expecting things to change a little bit. Even if a little bit, you're expecting something to change. It's not gonna change, is what it's saying. The hanged man reverse says we're not gonna alter. We're not gonna be able to come across and make a good bargain back and forth. It could be difficult going in there. And judgment reversed says, I don't think this is a good thing. Yo-Yoli, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, especially you ain't been here in like 5 years. You come in and I just crap all over your reading. I'm sorry. You came in, you got disappointed with that tarot oracle. Boo! But I'm just telling you what the cards say. We have a lack of movement. We have something is up. We have that you want them to change, or you expect even a little change, but it's going to be difficult to get that through. It just doesn't. It doesn't look good. Maybe it'll look better later. Maybe have some discussions and whatnot. Maybe it'll be a little bit better, but that looks kind of challenged. I'm just saying now. Angela, welcome back. I think I'd rather have the truth. I mean, I'm just saying that dark mansion, it went to the dark areas of the Thoth deck or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I avoided the Thoth on purpose. The dark mansion made up for it. It was even worse than the Thoth. Kolzaya, I'm not sure why somebody's not asking you on a second date. I'll be honest with you now. I'd ask you on a second date. Just saying. All right. P. Why, Pete? Maybe because they don't have any common sense. Didn't ask me on next date. All right. Oh, let's see. Will he do it BFNY? I have no idea what that means. Will he do it boyfriend New York? I'm not sure. Well, I moved to Portugal. Philippe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's see about that. Kolzaya, why are these people asking you out again? I'm just saying, the Gregory Scott will tell me. Gregory Scott will throw it down right here. All right, Gregory Scott. What does Gregory Scott want to say? Let's see about that. But Gregory Scott needs to just lay it down the truth here. What's going on? Before New Year. Okay, I thought it was boyfriend New York. I have no idea. Will they ask you out again before the new year? Why are they asking you out? What's wrong with them? What's it? 9 of Pentacles? Okay. 3 of Swords. Oh, my. 3 of Swords kind of resolves the will they ask me out before the new year. The 6 of Swords. Sort of interesting. The Queen of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles. They got something else going on. There's something else going on. The Knight of Pentacles, I'm really comfortable with where I'm at. I have what I need. I've worked for what I need. I have what I need, and I'm pretty content with it. I'm pretty content with it. You know what I mean? That 9. Pretty content where I'm at. The 3 of Swords, the Heartbreak card. Doesn't look good if they're going to ask out a next date. Heartbreak card pretty much says no. Not looking really good. I'm just dishing out the bad news to them. Maybe I should end the stream early. I'm dishing out bad news. I did have some good news in the first, but now it seems to be bad news. Snazzy Butterfly, great name. Welcome. The 3 of Swords is the Heartbreak card. It seems that they're comfortable with whatever they're doing. Does that mean they have somebody else? Maybe. Does that mean that they're going to be super picky because they're comfortable where they're at? They're not really desperate. They're not really willing to open their heart up. They're not really willing to go on second dates. Maybe they found something. They're really comfortable. The Knight of Pentacles, I'm kind of at an end state where I just enjoy myself. No pun intended. The 3 of Swords, again, the Heartbreak card doesn't look for them asking you out. The 6 of Swords says they do come around a while from now. It's like they come around a while from now, but not in the way that you know what I mean? Candace, thank you for your compliment. I appreciate that. Not the way that you're thinking. The 6 of Swords says they do come around, but not in the way that you're possibly thinking. The Queen of Wands, it's almost like they're organizing a bunch of different things. Basically, they're content. Okay, bottom line, they're content with where they're at. They feel like that they have other options. They feel like they're going to keep searching for other options, and it doesn't look like that they're going to be coming back before a new year. I'm just saying, doesn't look like they're going to be coming back before a new year. Are they going to come back way later? I think so. I think that you made a list that they're going to be running around on again, but for right now, it's like, So I go to Subway Sandwich, and they had fresh cookies. But I'm like, I ate my salad, and I'm not really hungry, but they're fresh cookies. I have everything that I need. I'm content with where I'm at. I don't really want any fresh cookies. They smell nice. They are tempting. But bottom line, I have everything that I already need. I'm not really hungry anymore. I think that, again, that's sort of where this person is at. Anyway, it's not like there's, I'm just saying. All right, well, I'll move to Portugal someday and figure out where that is. All right, Snazzy wants to know the rules. Has watched here before. Snazzy has probably seen there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. We got 10 minutes to go, so there you go. But thank you for watching the stream. By the way, if you're watching the stream, hit that like and sub. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. And if YouTube thinks I don't suck, I'm encouraged. I'm just saying now. Hit that like and sub. But, okay, bottom line, let me tell you why to like and sub. Number one, I'm getting a new deck of cards that you have never seen before in your life, and I'm the first one to get it tomorrow. Number two, I'm getting another new tarot that you've never seen in your life, and I'm the first one to get it Thursday. And Friday, I am releasing a tarot counting tutorial that's going to be 30 minutes long. It's going to teach you this technique that you've never seen before, and it's awesome and cool. And I'm going to teach it in a way that you're never going to forget it. And it comes with a handout and all that stuff. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to see any of that crap. You got to be subscribed. All right. For the Tarot and Card Reading 101. Yeah, there you go. All right. So that tarot card counting, it's complex, but I made it super easy and simple to learn, and you get a PDF handout with it. You don't get that on any other channel. I'm just saying. All right. That's why you got to be subscribed. You're just going to miss it. You're going to be like, whatever happened to that Tarot Oracle guy? Didn't he have a lot of cool stuff coming out? I do have a lot of I do have a lot of cool stuff coming. D.D. Scott, may I ask a question? Please do. Please post your questions. We're on the free section. I'm just saying. And in addition to all that crap, I'm here on the stream. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. You know what I mean? The Christmas painting on Instagram is cool. Thank you, Cheryl. I saw all your posts. I appreciate that. Cheryl, you are very supportive of me. I appreciate you. Cheryl, I'm in love with you. I mean, bottom line. All right. Mama Bina, I guess you'll see my name a few more times this week. Mama Bina, I hope so. If your name is in chat, Mama Bina, my mood just goes up. You see that? I'm like all excited. The minute I saw you, go rewatch the video. There's like before Mama Bina, and then there's the after Mama Bina. Watch how like excitable I get after I saw you. All right. We need a Portugal question up here and see what is going on. FZ. Portugal. I've known nothing about Portugal. I want to visit all these countries. I'm just saying. I need to get out more. I need to go visit some countries and see what things are like. I used to do that 10 years ago. I went to 3 parts of France. I went to Sweden. I went to Italy. I went to like 4 different places in Italy. I used to have fun. And this year I was going to go see the pyramids. I was going to try to live stream from the pyramids if they have internet. But then COVID came. So no pyramids for me. That would be cool. How many tarot readers have live streamed from the pyramids in Egypt? I'm just asking the question. I want to be the first because it's cool. All right. You see me purchasing a used vehicle? Okay. Well, anyway, Philippe, Portugal someday and when? The Hermit is an interesting card when we're looking at moving. It basically says, yes, you move and you get to your destination. So yes, you will. Hermit is a bottom line move. I think this is, okay, in my book, in my new version of the book, I talk about just how strong the Hermit is for moving readings. For moving somewhere and we're getting all this stuff done. The Hermit says we arrived there safely, we're comfortable, and we made our way on time. The Hermit says, yes, you move there. Bottom line, this is the most powerful moving card in the deck. I don't care what else we got. We got movement cards like the Knight of Swords or the Eight of Wands. This says we arrive at the destination, so it's very powerful. Queen of Cups, very satisfied, very content with what you get. It seems like that Portugal has been drawing you in. It gets you in. It pulls you in. There's something about it that lures you, that calls you. I think you have a good feel when you're there. You feel like you're home. It feels like you've lived there in previous lives almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a previous life that we've been there. But you have the Queen of Cups, how comfortable we are there. The Devil says that you do run into problems, though. Not exactly the best thing. The Moon says you end up staying through it, but there are a couple of hiccups as we sort of move, as we sort of go in there. I think it's going to be a good, healthy year before you're in a situation where it's going to be optimal for you to move. Bottom line, sort of the bad news of the reading, right? You have a good, healthy year before you go. So if you're looking for someday, I would have minimum of a year. You're looking at 2022. I think 2022 is going to be your year, though. I think 2021 at the end, we have a little bit of a buildup, I think it calls to you a bit stronger. I think 2022, you have some very, very constant calling from this place that you want to get in there and you want to be in there. And I think that you end up seriously start preparing in 2022 and sort of take the dive there. But it'd be a year, a good, healthy year before we get that in there. All right. And that is it. That's the last reading ending soon. Thank you so much for joining me on Tuesday. I greatly appreciate all of you being here, and I hope to see you on Wednesday as well. Again, hit that sub button, hit that like button. I appreciate it. I put a lot of work into the channel. If you like what you see, if you like all the cool videos, hit that like button. We'll see you next time.